Okay, so the other day I went to use the dryer and it wasn't working right. When I first put the clothes in the dryer and hit the start button, the dryer turned for just a second and then stopped, almost like something had popped the door open and stopped the dryer. So I opened and shut the door just to reset things, and when I hit start again, I could hear a relay on the control board clicking, but nothing happened. I did it a couple more times, and then there was a loud pop, and I could smell like an electrical smell, when electronics get too hot. So I pulled the top of the dryer off and took a look at the control board and determined that one of the traces on the control board had burned into. So here's the control board for the dryer. I looked this up. My dryer is a Whirlpool Duet, but it's used on a lot of different dryers like Maytags and others. I can replace the whole board, but it's about $250, $260. The relay in question is this one right here, and I looked up from the electrical schematic online, and that's the relay that controls the motor for the drum. And you can see on the bottom of this relay where the trace has been burned, the solder's melted away. So I don't know if it's a bad relay or if maybe it was a bad soldered joint, but what I'm going to try to do is jumper a wire back to this trace and see if we can get some power going to that motor again. My fear is that there's some larger problem that has caused this, but let's start here because this is already broken. The first thing I'm going to try to do is use my Dremel with a little wire brush here to try to clean up this area around the trace and get some of that conformal coating off. This is probably not the right way to do it, but I don't really care because I don't think it's going to work anyway. It's just worth the shot, so I don't want to put too much time into it. Alright, I was able to get the conformal coating cleaned off. I don't think I removed too much. The lighting's terrible. I don't think I removed too much of the copper there, so I was originally going to put a wire on this, but I think I can bridge that with solder, so let's give that a try and see what happens. Well, here's my unbelievable soldering job. I just had whatever wire I had laying around. This is awful. I don't really care because I don't think this is going to solve the problem. I just wanted to get it done quick, but we have reconnected that trace to the relay. Let's go see if it works. Here's the top of the dryer. I've temporarily reinstalled the control board onto the top of the dryer here. We'll make sure that's not going to get into the belt anywhere, and let's give it a shot. I've plugged it back in. Well, there you go. About a 30-minute and 15-cent fix. Save the $250 control board. Looks like it's running good.